Hello, I'm here with Jing Jin, Head of Solutions at Geek America, and one of the winners of this year's Women in Supply Chain Award, presented by Supply and Demand Chain Executive Jing. First off, congratulations on this win.
Thank you.
So, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself and your company?
Sure. My name is Jing Jin. I'm the head of solutions for Geek Plus Americas. I have been in the supply chain industry for 10 years, working in various functional roles in the transportation and warehousing environment, such as analytics, operations, and engineering. I joined Geek Plus more than a year ago, where I stepped into the robotics and automation. It has been a very exciting journey for me so far, and I have been really enjoying what I'm doing every day. So for Geek Plus, we are a AI-enabled robotics technology company. We provide the autonomous mobile robots and warehouse automation solutions to our customers, where we can help them realize the flexible, reliable, and very highly efficient supply chain operations. We have led the global AMR market share for 3 consecutive years so far and being recognized as the industry leaders worldwide.
So, what attributes do you think a successful supply chain leader should have?
Yeah, sure. Supply chain have seen a rapid changes in the last 10 years from, seeing the huge increase in the home delivery door to door, automation of the process of the within the four walls of the distribution center to the difficulty in finding the people to fulfill the traditional supply chain functions. This actually has driven a lot of companies to refocus on how to reconsider their supply chain as a competitive advantages. This is also has drawn more individual with the different skill sets, consider the career in the supply chain. So the supply chain leader of today are actually managing all those changes while they still have to maintaining the service to their customers. And then they need to be very good at leading those large changes, change management within their organizations while selling those benefits of the change to the traditional group. While they have to be also technical enough to find the right new automation and process change. So with a number of competitors in the Gig Plus territory, understanding those true differentiator between those organizations is not always clear in the process. So I would say great people, a change leader who are very technical, adapted, open-minded, and practical. Those are some attributes that can make a very successful supply chain leader.
So, what kind of challenges have you faced in the industry and how have you worked to overcome them?
Oh yeah, so the rapid expansion of a Gig Plus into the Americas market actually has created numerous challenges for me personally. Just few to think about: hiring, training my team from ground up, building the team structures and processes, developing them, and also developing a team culture for a remote workforce. Right, doing all those transitions in the midst of a COVID-19. And also another one is the keeping up with our sales group with the rapid increase to sales opportunity. I would say those are all some challenges that I've been dealing with for the past couple of years. How do I overcome it? Quickly adapt to the reality, always learning and apply what I learned in my daily work, recap and reflect frequently, be very authentic and transparent to the people that I work with, and always aims at building the trust of my team, building their trust in me. So that's been working out pretty well in my situation. Yeah.
So, what is it like being a woman in a traditionally male dominated industry?
Um, it can be quite tiring sometimes and challenging, to be honest. But I actually don't think about that much too much. I have had a lot of great mentors in the course of my career, both men and women, who have helped me a lot to get where I am today. For that, I feel very deeply grateful. Yeah.
So, why do you think more women should be involved in the industry, and how can companies work to recruit and kind of retain more of these talented women?
Sure. I think women, we naturally we're having some innate strengths that could offer us some unique competitive advantages, just such as we're naturally good at paying attention to details, right? We're typically a very good listener. We're compassionate about others, easier to build a connection with the people around us. There are more and more women possesses a very strong technical skills as well as the interpersonal skills. I've seen a lot of the women are exemplary of these two. As far as how we can recruit and retain more talented women, the disparity between men and women really, I think, starts at education level, where less than 25% of the women goes into the STEM careers. While not all the careers in the supply chain are in the STEM field, but many more new leaders today are much more technical than the leaders in the past. So really, I think what we need to do is to start at a young age and to get the woman interested in the supply chain career and also the STEM educations. And I think that the interest and having the passionate about the industry and this career will really gonna make them successful and then retain those young talents.
So to piggyback on that, what advice do you have for those first starting out in the industry?
Don't be afraid to put your name out for a stretch assignment, right? If you wait until you're completely 100% ready and for that position, you probably were never gonna take on a new role. And also don't be afraid of making mistakes, asking a lot of stupid questions at the beginning, learn from them, turn them into a valuable assets that you can take with you far down the road. Grab every opportunity that you can learn from the people that you're working with. Lastly, I would say be assertive and have the courage to speak up. And those probably, more applicable to the women's, right?
Right. So how does it feel to be named as one of Supply and Demand Chain Executive's top women in supply chain?
Oh, super excited, of course. Geek Plus having the confidence in me and providing me the opportunity to lead a solutions team in the Americas region and to be named as a top executive for the supply and demand chain is a great honor. I would take this recognition as a celebration of what I have achieved so far, but most importantly, I think that this is what drives me to bring more positive changes and an impact to the organizations and the people that I'm working with. And I'm excited to help, keep mentoring and coaching those young women in the supply chain field in the future.
I love that. Well, congratulations again, Jing Jin, Head of Solutions at Geek Plus America, and one of the recipients of Supply and Demand Chain Executives Women in Supply Chain Award. To learn more about Jing, go to sdcexecutive.com.